I think all of you are prepared, okay, for the discussion of atoms. Are you guys prepared? Okay. Who gave the atoms class? Can you tell me anyone of you? It was given by Charles Philip Adams. Okay. What are the parts of the Adams class? Okay. We have three parts. The Adams class has three parts. And what does it engage? Which undercut it engages? It engages the proximal undercut. That is your mesial and distal undercut. So two undercuts engages your mesial and distal undercut. Okay. Coming to the angulation of the bridge or the undercut. At what angle should be placed? 45. It should be placed at 45-degree angle. So what is the size of your arrow? Your arrowhead size is generally 3 mm in length and 1 mm in width. Okay. Not all the cases it has a fixed size. It depends upon the occlusal width of the teeth. Based on your height of the teeth, you are going to vary the length of your arrow. Okay. Then your bridge, where it should lie? It should be lying. You are going to divide the teeth into three parts. So the bridge is going to lie in the middle third, and it should be how far away from the tooth surface? Can it be like 10 mm away? No, right? It should be almost just 2 mm away from the tooth surface at an angle of 45 degrees. Okay? And it should be parallel to your tooth surface. Okay? Understood? Then, next, what is the advantage of atoms? Can anyone of you tell? Name any two advantage. What is the advantage? It offers good retention and can be given in Fabrication orthodontics, the parts. Okay? And we know the bridge is going to, when we divide it into three knots, so the bridge is going to lie somewhere. So what's the width of the bridge? It is going to be intercuspal or 2/3 of your mesodistal width of the teeth. Okay? Next is your arrow. Your arrow is going to, you have to again divide this 45-degree angle. Your arrow is going to engage in your undercut area. So this is your undercut area. I think all this you have undercut where your arrow is going to engage. So you are going to start with which gauge of wire? Yes, you are going to take a straight line 0.7 mm wire. And what's the first step? You are going to make one 90-degree bend. Okay, L-shaped bend is given. So you are going to see the cast. Okay, you have to mark what is the width that is required. Use a marker. Then mark the length of the bridge. You are going to mark it. Okay. What is the length? Yes. 2/3 of your mesodistal bridge. You are going to mark. Then you are going to give your L-shaped bend using which plier? What is this plier called? Yes. Or so you are going to make the L-shaped bend. So you are going to complete it after marking. Okay, the mesodistal bit, you are going to complete your L-shaped bend, right? And slight overlap of this bend has to be given. While you are doing this, so it correctly engages your undercut areas. Generally, what happens when you fabricate? After making the arrowhead, there is a tendency for it to flare when you adapt. This is generally wrong. This is how it happens when you start making your arrowhead and you are giving a 45-degree angle. So to avoid that, you can give this overlap, right? So when you do that, it will be tapered like this and it will engage your undercut. That's why this overlap is given. Next, you are going to calculate your length of your arrowhead based on your knee or the height of the teeth. Then you are going to mark it. Okay, mark the height. Generally, the height is how much? 3 mm. Okay, then you will start making your arrow. So what you are going to do? So you are going to mark exactly where it is marked. Then you are going to give a bend. You have done triangle, right, in your first posting. So you are going to make a 60-degree bend. Okay, so first give a 90-degree bend. Then again make a smaller bend. Okay. Similarly, the other side also you are going to make. You have marked right, so you are going to mark that and complete your bend. 60 degree bend. Then it is now like this. So you have to give that 45 degree angle. So what you are going to do, you mold your arrowhead and give a 45